Alright, so a little update on the Akon situation. Apparently, okay, so he sent me some messages, if you guys didn't see the video about, you know, Akon blocking me and everything. A TLDR of the whole thing is that Akon randomly started following me and stuff, started DMing me and all this other shit. And then ultimately he ended up blocking me. A lot of people were saying like, oh, he's hacked and stuff. It's not the real person. The thing is, it's happened before and he was actually hacked, unless I don't know, his lie is very consistent. But yesterday he ended up tweeting and apologizing, saying, you know, sorry for the confusion. Apparently his son had a hold of his Twitter. I don't know. Apparently that was his excuse last time as well. Does he have a son? I don't know. I don't know anything about his family. I'm assuming he has a son. He's a grown-ass man. We're almost 19th prestige. God, it's just going so slow. Once I get to 20th, it'll be so easy that I don't need to pay attention to it anymore. Obviously, getting to 1,000 is going to take forever, like months. And at least I can stop staring at the level. Here and there, I can look down at it and be like, oh, look, I'm level, you know, 250, 500, level 900. I'm almost there. But Akon, your son, I don't know his name. And to be quite honest, I can't even pronounce your name. I would butcher the shit out of it. What? Yeah, this is ridiculous. They're completely fine with sitting in their spawn because everybody just keeps running into them over and over and over again like a buzzsaw. They're fine with it. Look at them. Watch. Look at this. Look, the dots aren't even moving. Look. What the fuck? Just accept the fact that they're there. It's just so weird. UAV recon standing by. Dude. Seriously? And we actually lost to players like that. That's crazy to me. The dude went 5 and 22 on our team. I just, like, we lost to people that are scope walking. You don't understand. This dude doesn't even stop when he's shooting. This dude looked like me after I watched my first Optic Predator montage back on MW2. Guy sniped, but I didn't quick scope. And then you end up in that awkward middle spot where you're trying to be more aggressive, but you just haven't really gotten the whole centering down, just the center of your screen. So you just like kind of scope walk when you're shooting. You kind of just forget to move your finger off of the stick. It's too much coordination until it becomes, you know, like muscle memory. Oh! Oh! What? Shoot, man! I don't know why I look down at the controller as if looking at it is gonna intimidate it to work. I need to go get a new one ASAP. Yeah, so it turns out a lot of people really don't want vehicles back, and I think maybe it's because I specifically talked about tanks. Some people were suggesting like a Warthog thing, kind of like in Halo. Like 2 or 3 people can sit inside of it and one person is like on the gun, and you can like drive it around the map and shit. But Call of Duty hasn't had maps designed around that in so long that I don't even know what the fuck these maps would be like, or how they would play if that were the case. Back on Call of Duty 3, they had something similar to that, where I think there was a driver, a passenger, and a gunner. Some people were saying they'd be fine with that, although it would result in probably some pretty annoying shit happening where, like, I don't know, they have a whole team spawn trapping you and they get like one group of people that drive over to a certain area that traps them in, and like the only way that they can escape. And there's no way that they could get out of that side because the vehicle is in such a good position or something like that. Obviously, that's just poor map design if that happens, but, or just like, you know, bad spawns or whatever. But the thing is like, I'm really hoping for more of the Call of Duty 4 spawns where the spawns are very, as much as I would complain about the spawns and everything and say like, oh, this is broken and I'm spawning here and this doesn't make any sense. Those little spawns make no sense, but I want the spawn to be more solid. Like, it's much easier to have a more controlled spawn point on a game like this that's boots on the ground. That's obviously a slower paced game in comparison to Black Ops 3 or IW anyway. Obviously, those spawns are going to be all over the place because this person could get from point A to point B so fucking fast. Whereas on a boots on the ground thing, there's only certain ways that you can go. It doesn't have this infinite possibility where you can just jump over anything that's in front of you. I want spawns like Call of Duty 4 where you're actually able to control people, or even like MW2. MW2, the spawns do flip a fair amount. Black Ops 1 onward is where the spawns really started getting really easy to flip and break and just be really sporadic, and you can't really control anybody. And I know a lot of people don't like the idea of spawn traps in Call of Duty, but I think spawn traps are the only thing that makes sense. Spawn traps, as far as, you know, domination goes anyway, are the only thing that makes sense. It doesn't make sense in an objective game mode that when you have the A and B flag, the enemy team has the C flag, there's no reason that the enemy team should be spawning on one of your flags. That's an objective that you captured, that you worked to get to, and they just spawn on it for free. That's the only thing that bothers me. Just in domination, at least make the spawns consistent. In team deathmatch and stuff like that, you know, have a designated spawn, but obviously if people start pushing towards it, you know, you can flip somewhere else because there is no part of the map that they control through a flag. Something that's static. I don't know why I'm talking about all this technical shit. Nobody really gives a fuck, but I just want the spawns to work because we can get boots on the ground, but if the spawns flip left and right, left and right, left and right, it's just gonna find yourself getting shot in the back randomly, which just, it makes no fucking sense. It's just infuriating to get shot in the back when there's no reason that it should be happening. If I get naded one more fucking time, and then I get stunned, yeah, you're fucking shit!
Hey, Jeff, I know you probably can't hear me because you have everybody muted, but I just want to say...
Nope, and I don't usually have people muted. I don't know why everybody says that. Unless someone is deep-throating their microphone like that, it's completely fine.
ASMR is completely fine, though. Feel free.
Our UAV is online!
Like, this man is just sitting on the cart with cold-blooded, like, fresh produce.
Our UAV is online. UAV recon standing by.
Oh, no way! You're joking! Fuck! That turn-on would have been the cleanest. I mean, being a voice actor doesn't sound that bad, but I feel like there's a lot more that goes into it than I'm thinking there is, and I really don't like the sound of that. Like, I'm sitting here thinking, like, okay, somebody calls me up, and they're like, hey, I want you to voice this character. Here's your lines, and now say them this way. And then I go and do it, and then they pay me. It's not that simple. 55 and 12, that's pretty good. Could actually hit 55 from the match bonus. Please, please. I just want 19th Prestige. At least I like these emblems that are coming up. I hate the 18th Prestige emblem. Give it to me. Oh, you're fucking kidding me! I've been on a really nice long win streak on League of Legends. As you guys know, I'm a support main. Most supports don't really get the most consistent games in the world since they're kind of dependent on their team in certain ways. Can't carry the game as hard as like other roles do. I'm on a 14-game win streak, specifically all with Bard. I have a 70% win rate at the moment, over 55 games, so yeah, I'm doing good so far. Skipping divisions and shit, I got it to where I wanted it to be at the moment, so now I'm just gonna concentrate on leveling up and just, I'm chilling. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. My most recent videos are popping up on the screen here, and yeah, it's been Jeff, guys. Later.